Hello beautiful Pisces, welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and today we're going to be doing a reading, a reading for you. Oh wow, yeah, it's been that kind of a day, Pisces. I'm doing well. I wanted to thank you for all your support that you've given me. You know what? I'm going to say it right here. I think we have the best bunch of enlightened people that there is on this channel. And for people who find us here and add on to this collective, I love it. It's fantastic. Okay? You, my friends, are going to make a difference in this world. Absolutely. Just by simply being you. Okay? I wanted to say that. I wanted to share that with you. I got a fair amount of love from some of you through the last month or so, and difficulties and just uncertain times, uncertainties, everything, okay? And you know who you are, okay? I'll say that much. It's easy to find out. The ones with the kind hearts, the ones with the big hearts, okay? All right. I love this. By the way, this again is another deck from Hay House. It's called Magic of Unicorns. Now, you know, I'm not into fantastical decks. Like fairies and unicorns. I have one fairy deck and now I have a unicorn deck. I know I'm Pisces, I should, but I'm really not. I'm not even into animal decks that much. I have one which is the one I designated as my mom's deck because she was very much into animals. But I, not so much. Maybe when I was younger. But this one, I checked it out and connected with it because I connect with the way it feels, and said, why not? Why shouldn't a deck be full of unicorn images? So yeah, I now have an Oracle unicorn deck, and I've been known to call you guys unicorns. We are beautiful unicorns, beings that are all unique by ourselves, so I'm very happy. Okay, I love this card. This kind of says it all, doesn't it, Pisces? Go with the flow, relax, and trust. Accept what is happening. Beautiful. It's a number 17, number 8. Your best work yet, okay? The 8 for me is like such good work. You do hard work, you get your ducks in a row, it's doing quality work. We work a lot. 5 is hard, like is difficult work. I know 7 is assessment work, but 8, it's like getting into the nitty-gritty of things. So I love 8. 8's a good number. I mean, it's 9, 10 after that. You get, wish fulfills and all of that stuff. So I really like 8. It makes me feel like I've accomplished something, and that's what I'm feeling. I feel that you have really accomplished a lot in the last little bit, Pisces. So I'm gonna put that there. It says, life is like a river, sometimes racing and other times quiet and still. Right now the currents of the universe are flowing in your favor. And they are, Pisces, okay? So relax, surrender, and allow the tide you are on to carry you forward, okay? It says, your life feels like a rushing torrent. Enjoy the exhilarating ride. However, recognize that there may be submerged rocks, eddies, or even waterfalls to negotiate, and ask your unicorn to keep a protective ball of light around you. Ask your unicorn, Pisces. I wish I had one, to tell you the truth. I did. I wish I had one. Okay, if your life seems to be meandering along rather slowly, accept this too as a gift. This is what you need right now. So let go of any frustrations or boredom. Don't try to push ahead. Rather, take the opportunity to relax and enjoy the peace. Look at the beauty of the world as you drift along. I like this saying, look at the beauty of the world as you drift along. Overall, your guidance is to trust the universe. I've been getting that message a lot. Trust the universe, okay? Trust the universe to keep you safe, okay? So it says, allow the wisdom of the invisible forces of the cosmos to direct you. Know that what is happening is for the highest good. Swimming against the current would only drain your energy and inner resources. The more you trust the flow, the more your unicorn can steer you on your journey. You're being prepared for the next phase. Have faith that all is in divine right order. I like this card. I am very happy with this card. I feel that this card really sums up the whole thing that we've been talking about this week, okay? Because sometimes you feel like, oh, should I go there? It's getting intense, and then sometimes it's like you're just flowing in beauty, so it's like a stop and start. This is telling you you're doing it all in stride, and this is exactly where you need to be, okay? Don't worry about it. If you hit snags, you're going to hit a snag. The snag is a lesson. It's something for you to look at, okay? Right, they're bringing in something that they told me this morning, and now it's evading me, but it will come back, I'm sure, because they're niggling my brain. They're saying, remember what we told you? If it doesn't come back in this one, it'll come back in the extended. Pisces usually does. They don't leave me hanging too long. So, I post twice a day if you're new to my channel. And I do the general energies, and then I do the extended later on. 9:45, twice a day, Eastern time. Okay? Every day. Every single day for you, Pisces. Processing grief. My losses prove how deeply I loved. Right. So, as I said, this week, I feel like it's a little mismatch, a mix mash. Instead of a mix and match, it's a mishmash. There you go. There's two different ways of saying that. I feel that it's a I'm not going to repeat it. Of things that, I don't know. I feel that you have an innate sadness about you for certain things. I feel that you have anxiety and fears over something. As I said, it keeps coming through as last week when we did all the work on our heart of releasing the anguish. You're living with those memories now of how you got to that anguish and why you carried it for so long and the reasons why. Okay, so let's say, I'm only giving this as an example. You met somebody, they caused you heartbreak. It took you a long time to process and grief. And you left the situation, but you held on to the grief. And I feel that this is what's left, okay? This week, you are in your beauty. And let's say, new relationships would show up. We're going to follow the example all the way through. A new relationship would show up. All you're thinking about right now is that old grief and how it took you so long to release it. Like I said, last week, maybe this relationship took part 2 years ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, and you just last week realized I was still harboring resentment and you let that go. You are not in a hurry right now to get back into it, but it's out of fear and anxiety that if something happens, you're going to hold on to that resentment and grief like you did in the last relationship. I'm here to tell you that's not going to happen. Okay, you're not going to make the same mistakes again. As I keep repeating to you this week, Pisces, you've learned your lesson. Okay, and the fact is that you released it, let's say last week. Finally, you released all of that last week. You finally let it go. You're moving forward. The lesson is so fresh that it's going to stay with you through whatever new situation comes in. Now, I use relationships. It could be any situation, okay? There's many things that cause us heartbreak, and it's not just a sexual or love relationship. It is also relationships with family, with friends, with companies, with your goals, your lifelong ambitions, okay? So, my losses prove how deeply I loved. Keep that in mind here. We have been talking about love all week. We are a moon in Pisces, a full moon in Pisces. It has to do with all about emotions, okay? To regret a lesson and a heartbreak, anything that had to do with you involving your love, you cannot regret it, okay? Even if the other person did you wrong, your heart was beautiful, okay? And this is what I'm getting from them. Don't resent your own heart because of what other people have done to you. take it for what it was. You learned the lesson. You know better for whatever situation. And now move forward with that. Okay? Go with the flow. Go with the bumps. Don't anticipate problems before they come. Okay? I hope that's helped. I think it has. I think that's a good one. I feel that they're telling you don't live in fear, Pisces. Just don't live in fear. It's hard. It's hard to put yourself out there in any situation, even if it's doing something new. It's going in a new direction. If you want to be a healer, if you're studying Reiki or is it Reiki? I don't know. I never say anything right, but it's fine. If you're studying holistic herbal medicines, if you're studying yoga, you know, maybe you spent years and years studying something that in the end didn't bring you fulfillment. And you feel that loss of that. You feel the regret of having made those mistakes. And you know what? Nothing is a mistake. Everything's a learning experience. Take what you, at the time when you did it, you loved it. You wanted to do it. It's what you thought your life was meant to be. Okay? Take the good. Everything has good in it. Take the good out of it. Okay? What did you learn from it? What knowledge did you carry through with you? Just perspective. Perspective and balance. That's what I should call my channel. Hi. I'm going to talk about perspective and balance. Oh, and letting go of stuff that don't suit you anymore. The Hierophant, right? You see that? This is the wisdom owl with the book of knowledge, and he's talking to this little being on the branch, on the tree, beautiful tree of life, gorgeous. Okay, what is he telling her? He's telling her, this is everything you've learned. Look how far you've come. Okay, the moon in the background with the intuition. Look at everything you've figured out, and you're sitting in the tree of the tree, which is the greatest teacher on the planet. Okay, you are attentively learning everything that you were meant to learn. You come here to learn. You don't come here to be perfect, Pisces. Remember that. We forget that. We strive for perfection, and we forget that the goal is to learn. Wow, that was profound. Sometimes they lay it on me and I think, whoa, that was cool. Whoa, that just came out, didn't it? It just like, pff. Hi, look, Justice card came out, right? Justice card, another card for balance. Another card for just making things, you know, balancing things out. For the bad, there's the good. Yin, yang, whatever you want to call it. It's all good, okay? There's no bad. I keep telling you that all week. How would you know what the dark looks like if you didn't see it and you were always in the white? You wouldn't. You wouldn't tell the difference. We're here to experience that. We're here to see the contrast, to feel the contrast, okay? We're not here to be perfect. Oh, they're showing me, of course, because the Hierophant came out. They're showing me as I was young, I wanted to be pious. I was raised Catholic. I went to church all the time. I wanted to be sinless, you know. And you take it to the degree where, you know, you're just. They're showing me only the good die young. That's Billy Joel, Virginia. They're showing me, okay, whoa, too much. Okay, so, there's this song by Billy Joel, and it's, it is Only the Good Die Young, and it talks about Virginia, who's like this pious church girl, who doesn't do anything, who doesn't live life. She wants to do good, she wants to have perfection, she wants to live in, you know, without sin ever. And sin in certain religions is a very long list of things that don't even make my list, but, you know, they are. And the thing is that it's so curtailing of your life that it robs you of the experiences that you're supposed to be having here, okay? You have to balance these things out, because being one, too much of one, you're still unbalanced. Okay? If you are so scared of living, that scale is falling on one side. Okay, just to be good. So perfection is not balanced. Perfection's perfection. And while perfection has a place for certain things, especially if you want quality stuff done, which I have no opposition, especially when somebody is expecting something and you do perfected quality work according to their standards, because perfection is different for everybody, that can serve you very well. But to live your life in a state of perfection, kind of hard to do, okay? But yet we've always gone to these extremes in life when it comes to religions and everything. Whoa, we really go to extremes. So this is not about extremes, it's about balance. Oh, I will forever be grateful to Eshu. And if you don't know who Eshu is, he's one of my reading. He's a nature guide. I love him. Alright, so, Two of Swords. Right, being of two minds. Two of Swords. I love Two of Swords. It's a balancing act. Okay? This has been coming out all week too, okay, between the happy and the sad that you're feeling this week, about feeling, going with the flow and being beautiful, and then attracting some of that attention and feeling scared. So you go from feeling beautiful to feeling scared. I feel that you're of two minds this week. It really feels like being of two minds. So Spirit in this reading is reminding you, Pisces, that life is about contrast. It's about of two things. That's why the scale has two bowls, okay? You're balancing constantly between the two. Always. There's always two. Two. Even in harmony, there's two, okay? And I'm talking about the Two of Cups, and that's my card of harmony. There's two people, okay? It's always about balancing the both. It's always by doing this all the time, okay? And that's your personal balance, Pisces. So if you're feeling a little leery this week and then you feel good, go with the flow, okay? But learn as you go. Learn as you go. Why do I feel this apprehensive feeling? Why do I feel that I can't trust myself? Do I spot a fake? Do I know these people are fakes? Yeah, I do. Okay, well then, good. Let's restore balance, okay? Let's go back to going with the flow. If you're flowing a little too well, too much into the Pisces energy, why am I feeling this way, right? Four of Cups, right. Four of Cups is about deciding, taking your time. So I love this. This is just telling you, Spirit's telling you you're not wrong. You're not wrong in the way you're handling it this week. You're absolutely okay. Everything is exactly the way it should be, okay? This is about taking your time, and in the normal tarot, she's sitting there and she's deciding which cup no, I don't want that cup. No, I don't want that cup. And it's like the procrastinating card and feel a little disconnected. But maybe it's time to examine your situation and wait and to make it better for you. Okay? So this is what I feel. And you see this beautiful, I think it looks like a swan. Is it a swan? Who's holding the umbrella and sheltering you from the rain while you're making up your mind. Perfect. Okay? So, to me, that swan is Spirit. They're telling you, take your time. This is your life. This is your ride. It's your personal way of going where you need to go and what you need to do. You don't need to ask anybody's permission. You don't need to be... You don't need to make any... You don't need to explain yourself here. Okay? If you're feeling, I need to slow down, slow down. You need to speed up, speed up. Okay? You are the healer of the ages. You're doing so well. They're saying you're doing so well. Okay? Just don't be too critical of yourself. Don't second guess yourself so much, Pisces. Okay? Trust intuition more than self-doubt. Okay? Go with your intuition more than self-doubt. Queen of Wands. You're very beautiful this week. I've already told you this. Okay? You're bright sunshine. I love the fact, I do believe that's a huge sunflower at the end of her hand, okay? This beautiful Queen of Wands energy is just beautiful. It is vibrant, optimistic, very sexually attractive, okay? You're inspiring energy and you have a joyful demeanor about you when you're feeling fabulous, okay? So they're saying, just enjoy this, okay? Don't let the week go by without at least having a bit of this. You need to be in this energy. We are so beautiful, Pisces, when we glow, okay? We are so beautiful. It took me years and years and years and years and years to know this about myself, okay? And it's not in a pompous way. I'm no beauty of any kind. And I don't, you know, I wouldn't make the top 10 list of any magazine. But when I glow, I know, because I get told, what is it about you today? There's something different about you, but there's something really special about you. Absolutely. Okay? And when you glow, you grow. King of Pentacles, beautiful. Look at you. Okay? Because when you're in this energy, you're also attracting a lot of beautiful growth. It's growth of every kind, okay? Growth in relationship, growth in business, growth in everything. You're attracting energies that want to be around your energy because they're going, ooh, this is like fire. Ooh, let me warm myself around this energy. And they're attracted to you. And I feel that when you go there, then people flock, and that's when you get scared. And this is what they keep showing me. You keep going, come here, go away, come here, go away. So for some of you who are doing it, maybe even unconsciously, try to just, you know, try to take it as it comes, okay? Don't be craintif, scared. There's a better word in English for it. I must be having a French kind of spirit coming in because I feel my French is really coming in these last week or so. I'm having a lot of French words just popping in there. All right. Strength. Oh. Of course. Of course, there's a Strength card and the Mind card with the King of Swords coming in underneath. Okay. So don't go too much into your mind because you're very good at it. You're the master of knowing of a lot of things. Okay. Very intelligent. Very determined. Very assertive. Okay. For what you believe in. Very logical. Just be careful because sometimes your mind takes over and then it becomes a tool of destruction. So just be very careful with that. The Strength card, well, we've been getting it. It just keeps coming out. And I think it's your inner strength. You have the ability to stay strong. It's just Spirit saying you have a brave heart. You're courageous and trust yourself, okay? Be self-assured, okay? Just trust your instinctive drive, your inner strength. You have survived so much. You have done so much. Increase your own personal power, Pisces. All right, so this has been like the general reading. I'm going to come back a little later and I'm going to clarify and elaborate on this. Great word, elaborate. I'm going to elaborate on the cards that came out, okay? All right, Pisces, I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings, and I will see you later. Take care now.